Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. What a crazy episode. Last time we... Can't believe Rowan's dead. Still, I think I'm still in the denial phase of loss, of grief. And we're gathering the Great Hall to grieve Rowan. So, let's do this. Everyone's here. Oh, look how upset Hagrid is. I still can't... It's going to be so weird not seeing Rowan. Ah! We can't do things with him. Everyone here is here, so it's true. I heard that Shiny, Marula, and Ben were there. It's true. I can't believe Rowan died last night. Tonks is crying. Penny's crying. Percy's crying. I'm crying. This doesn't seem real. The idea that Rowan is gone. Gone forever. It only just happened. You're in shock. We all are. It's different for us. We watched it happen. I still don't understand how. Why Rowan was even there. It happened so fast. Shani, I think I may know why Rowan was in the forest last night. Why? Dumbledore's here. Penny, what do you mean you know why Rowan was in the forest? Let's talk later, in private. Let's? Last night we suffered an unimaginable loss at the hands of unimaginable evil. Rowan, a devoted student and friend, sacrificed his life to save another's. There's no more noble a deed. So today we will not waste words on Rowan killer, who I am sure you will be brought to justice. Today we gather as one Hogwarts community to grieve, remember, and honour Rowan and his final heroic act. Grief takes many forms, and it takes time. Sadness, fear, anger. There are no wrong feelings. It's important in trying times that we be kind and patient with one another, and never forget that Rowan died a hero. Some of you may know it was Rowan's ambition to teach Hogwarts one day. By constantly pursuing new knowledge and instilling a love of learning in ourselves and others, we can honour Rowan's dream. For now, I've temporarily suspended new lessons to give everyone time to grieve. Remember, if we let Rowan's noble goal be a guiding light in these dark times, then just like this light, the memory of Rowan, a clever, brave, driven and loyal companion, will shine on. Lumos. Yes. I need to collect myself after Dumbledore's last speech. Let's meet later. I don't care how much I have to spend. Oh no, I don't want to buy that though. Madness. Meet with Penny. Shiny, I'm glad we can talk in private. How are you holding up? It's not sunk in yet. Rowan is gone. I know, it's as if Rowan could walk by us right now, off to study. It happened so fast, Penny. Instant. I can't imagine what you've been through, Shiny. Dumbledore said there are no wrong feelings. No wrong feelings, and so many questions. Like, why was Rowan in the Forbidden Forest last night? Yeah, you said you knew. I think so. Do you remember that night Bill taught us the sea urchin jinx? Remind me? It was after Madame Pomfrey was petrified. Bill kept you, Ben, Marula and Charlie to talk about the cursed vaults. And Rowan and I wanted to stay and help too. But Bill wanted to keep it to just those few who were in the buried vault with Ratepick. It was for your own safety, yours and Rowan's. I know. You told me about the day in the courtyard when Ben cast Langlock on Charlie, so I understood. But Rowan didn't understand. Oh, Shiny, I've done something terrible. Penny, tell me. Please tell me everything. What part did you play in his death? Rowan swore not to intervene, and left a life depending on it. Rowan's motives were pure and heroic, much like yours. At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing telling Rowan about R. I thought explaining what you were facing with R would help Rowan understand. Rowan vowed to follow you, but didn't want to know. Rowan wanted to protect you in the same way as you always protect others. I told her... Well, it's repetition, isn't it? I know the answers to my questions won't bring Rowan back. None of us could have predicted what would happen. And I having the answers to my questions, I'm just going over and over the same things in my head. So, it's all your fault, Benny. Jokes. So you told Rowan what you knew about Ratepick and R. I know you wanted to keep R a secret from anyone who wasn't in the buried vault. For your protection, I doubt I'd have told you if you went with Charlie when I needed to tell him. I know, and I explained to Rowan that I was only talking about R so Rowan could understand what you're facing. And did it help Rowan to understand why I'd been so preoccupied? Yes, but it also made Rowan want to protect you the way you're protecting us. So Rowan has secretly been following you from a distance, ever since you both left that classroom. He told me that was his plan. It would explain why he was in the Forbidden Forest last night. I was so focused on what you were doing, I had no idea Rowan was following me, watching over me. If I hadn't told Rowan about R, then what happened wouldn't have happened. You can't blame yourself, Penny. But who else is there to blame? Ratepick. Rowan's death wasn't my fault or yours, Penny. Ratepick was responsible. Ratepick killed Rowan like it was nothing. We couldn't have done anything to stop her. Ratepick was always so powerful. Poor Rowan. I hope it wasn't a mistake telling you all of this. If you hadn't killed Rowan, you'd have killed Ben. You've only told the truth. Now at least I know why Rowan was there last night. Oh, it was me. He was being the best friend he's been to me from the start, looking out for me one last time. I don't mean to interrupt. I know I'm interrupting, but you may have already heard it already. It's alright. What is it, Tonks? Everyone's to report to the common rooms for an important announcement. About Rowan? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything anymore, especially with you, Shiny. Do we talk about it? Do you even want to talk about it? Rowan is your friend too, Tonks. Was your friend. Our friend. Yes, but not in the same way that Rowan was your friend. It's true. Everyone knows. It's always been you and Rowan from the first days here. From my very first day at Hogwarts. I just didn't think it would happen because day one. I suppose we should go to our common rooms, hear this announcement. Yeah, let's go. I'm about to make an important announcement. Come to Gryffindor common room now. I wish Bill wasn't away on Gringotts assignment. Scary things happen at Hogwarts. It's always like this. Charlie needs us right now. He knew Rowan well. So the dust. Shani, you alright? I was just looking where Rowan used to sit. Okay. I know what a difficult day this is for everyone, so I will keep my announcement brief. Is it about Rowan? Was there a mistake? Is he alright? I'm afraid there was no mistake, Mr. Weasley. And this would be a good time to remind all of you to take care of each other, and especially of our first years. These can be frightening times and confusing times, so let us Gryffindors help one another to be brave. Professor McGonagall, if the announcement isn't about Rowan, what is it about? The Aurors have confirmed that the missing fugitive has left Hogwarts grounds. The Dementors in the area have likewise left in search of him. In light of this news, we have decided to lift the ban preventing students from leaving the castle. Recovering from the tragic loss of Mr. Carno won't be easy. Our house will not be the same without him. But hopefully, this will be the first step towards a return to normality. You are dismissed for now, but know that I'm always available to talk, if you so wish. If you so wish. I thought I'd be happy when the ban on leaving the castle was lifted, but I'm not. I know what you mean. I'm relieved the threat is gone, but what McGonagall said about normality. Yeah. Is it right to return to normal when Rowan's gone and Rakepick is still on the loose? Yeah, no, it feels wrong. To go back to our daily lives like nothing happened. I feel the same. I can't even imagine trying to learn a new lesson today, or scrubbing pots in detention. I'm going to my room. Ben, why don't you stay with us? And do what? It's just that you barely said a word since. I don't feel like talking. I'm leaving. Will he be alright? Will any of us? But if it was Ben who saved Rowan, who Rowan saved, right? That's what I heard anyway. Rowan saved all of us who were there. Ben had a point though. What do we do now? I mean, right now. How do we get through today? I don't know. Just talk. And mourn. I ought to check on my little brothers. All any of us can think about is Rowan. Man's been lifted. We should get out of the castle. I'm not quite sure what to do with myself. I wouldn't mind having a butterbeer. I keep thinking about all the time I spent with Rowan in this room. I'll never again walk in and find Rowan sitting in his own studying. I haven't slept. Can anyone else use a kit? Yeah. Like all of the times we should be somewhere that has enough for all of our friends. All the time that we've come here to ask for knowledge on subject, like who's going to be that person? Nobody's as smart as Rowan. Or as good at finding out that information. No, I don't want to buy coins. Mad. The Gryffindor common room is full of too many memories. Anywhere we go will be full of memories, Charlie. Since the ban has been lifted, it might be nice to round up our mates and go to Hogsmeade. Perhaps you're right, that we should get out of the castle. We can talk about Rowan, or not talk about Rowan. You knew your own best, Shani. I'll do whatever you want to do. Blimey, I just realised I haven't asked how you're doing. It's alright, Jay. But it should have been the first thing I asked. What you've been through, what you saw. Let's go with your idea, Jay. Perhaps getting a butterbeer at 3 broomsticks? I'll hang back. Fred and George are too young to go to Hogsmeade. Go with your mates. I'll take care of Fred and George. Today you need to take care of yourself, Charlie. You're growing into a fine young wizard. You know that, Percy. You and Bill are always looking out for me, so it's my turn now. And... Ah. Oh, Charlie, every time I study in here, I'll think of Rowan. I'll start getting the word out to our friends. Thanks, Jay. Let's let the brothers have it a moment. We'll catch up with you at Three Broomsticks. Please hit the like to help the video out to pay for the £30 I've spent this week. £30. You'd buy a whole game for that. Still, the story. They've got us. They've got us clinging, paying for the great story. Let's get some butterbeer with the mates. Oh, I missed the dialogue. I'm at Gabriel, though. I still don't know what we're supposed to do now. I think we'll just do what we're doing and perhaps try not to overthink it. I'm really guilty of overthinking anything. So, is this it? Is it what people do right after someone close to them dies? Just stand around and feeling wretched and drinking butterbeer? It's what we're doing. What happens with Marula then? I think a lot of it depends on culture, what people do after death. Yeah, I think you're right, but everybody has a grieving process. Everyone is different. We're from all over, so I suppose we can do whatever we want. That's entirely unhelpful. Esmeralda, when you said, what do people do after someone dies, did you mean muggles or wizards? I meant humans. I've never had anyone die before. 5 times. We've only just got here, and 5 times I've been asked, how are you? It's a normal way to start a conversation, but it's how it's asked. How are you? And the faces they make when they ask it. Either a face like they're afraid of the answer. How are you? I know you watched Rowan die last night, but how are you? Or a face like they want in on secret. Hi, how are you? I know you watched Rowan die last night, but how are you? Can you stop saying Rowan and die? No. Rowan was murdered, and we're all drinking butterbeer. I feel sick every time I hear the words. Everyone's just trying to help Marula. How are these stupid questions helping? You must be getting the same questions. Yeah, it's happened a few times. And where's Copper? Ben didn't want to come. Took off after our house announcement, after the ban being lifted. So Ben Copper doesn't have to be here, but I do. You don't have to be anywhere you don't want to be. I'm not staying then. I'll go with you, I'll go with you. The castle was suffocating me, but here isn't much better. Dumbledore said everyone grieves differently. Perhaps breathing trouble is your way, Esmeralda. What a daft thing to say. We're leaving. I was just trying to help. I always say the wrong thing. I don't know that there are any wrong things to say, or even right things. You usually know the right thing to say, Shiny. Perhaps that's what I should try to do then. Say something. Everyone. I know we all came here because we didn't know what else to do, and we still don't. But since we're all thinking of Rowan, perhaps let's talk about Rowan. Share memories, you mean? That might be a good start. It's a good way to grieve. Rowan helped me catch my quill when I accidentally transfigured it to fly. Rowan was a great listener, and weirdly fascinated by my detention stories. Rowan was always shared sugar quills and good books. Who hadn't heard Rowan talk about the Kana family tree farm? Nobody. Rowan would always listen to me talk about dragons. I don't know Rowan like the rest of you did, but I wish I did. I'm trying to think of the last time I really spent time with Rowan. When was it? I definitely haven't spent as much time with him this year. Rowan would always explain all the big words that I didn't understand. Rowan has always struck me as a gentle soul. I asked Rowan to sit for a portrait once, but Rowan was too shy. I just thought of Rowan's cat, Fuzzclaw. What's going to happen to him? I saw Rowan dance once. Not bad. Once Rowan fell asleep in a pile of puffskins. Rowan was a great listener. Let's say the things again until it feels right. Where are the butterbeers? at least be having butterbeers whilst we do this, just to help soothe our pain. So much about Rowan I didn't know. Shiny, what's wrong? Other than everything, she means. Everyone's showing wonderful memories, and you all think I knew Rowan best, but I can't quite remember the last time I truly spent true quality time with Rowan. Was it the night we talked about in Bill's class? I don't mean in classes or passing by each other in the corridor or at meal. I hate to ask, how are you, after Muriel's rant earlier, but is everything alright over here? I didn't mean to upset you, Shani, when I prompted you to get us all talking about Rowan. It's just that I can't remember the last bit of quality time I spent with Rowan. I've been so preoccupied. I'd have to think of the last time I spent with Rowan too. I suppose it was with you, actually. With me and Rowan. I remember it because it's unusual for Rowan to be in the kitchens. You were gathering love potion ingredients. Oh, was that the love potion we brewed so that you could get the invisibility cloak? That seems so long ago. Yeah, I connected you with a witch arriving in Hogsmeade and powdered moonstone and pearl dust. Now it's coming back to me. Rowan wanted to go to Hogsmeade train station with me, and I said no. Rowan was so disappointed. I'm sure you did it to protect Rowan, like you did the night of Bill's class. I remember now, the train was late. I ended up running into Bilms. It was dreadfully dull. Instead, I could have been the last adventure Rowan and I went on. You can't beat yourself up over that, Shiny. Jay's right. You don't know what would have happened with Rowan that day at that Hogsmeade train station. Now I'll never know. Rowan's gone forever. It seemed to be such an insignificant choice at the time. Sometimes those are the ones that can matter the most, except we don't know until it's too late. I suppose we shouldn't dwell or live with regrets. Let's head back to Hogwarts. I suddenly wanted to check on Ben. See if he's alright, because I'm with Mula. She's not ready to see you yet. She's not ready. I'm in the Defence Against the Dark Arts classroom. You should come now. I don't care what you do. We'll see what Hunter says about it. Says about what? Well, am I walking into here? We're talking about how to honour Rowan's memory. Mula was talking, and I still don't feel like talking. I understand why we have to do whatever it is we need to do to get through the day, but we're the only ones who were there with Rowan when Rowan died, so we'll have to deal with that reality at some point. I'm dealing with it right now in my way, not yours. Togetherness and butterbeers, not my style. Alright then, tell me how you intend to honour Rowan. Big question. Perhaps Rowan's death as you wanted to learn the killing curse? Nope, that's not how I want to honour his death, by becoming evil. If this lands me in Azkaban, so what? I have family there. I told Esmeralda my idea on our way back from Hogsmeade. She's in. Revenge on Rakepick is the only way to avenge Rowan's death. Wicked, vicious, painful. Rakepick will suffer. Is this about honouring Rowan, or is this all about you, Marilla? Ben, you must have an opinion about Marilla's plan. I wish both of you would let me be. I just want to see how this plays out. Is this about honouring the same thing? Yeah, I mean... Oh, what was that? That was new. Unforgivable curse. Nope. Are you saying you want to honour Rowan by using the killing curse on Ratepick? After I make her destroy everything and everything she cares about, I'm still working on that part. You're oddly calm about all of this. Ratepick has a lot to lose. I have less to lose every day. Ben, you said nothing, and I know you're not talking right now, but did Rowan jump out in front of either one of you last night? No. Then back off. Yeah, that's tough to deal with. Ratepick's stolen so much from us, Hunter. Our trust, our safety, your brother, Rowan. For a plan to honour Rowan, that's the first thing I'm hearing you saying Rowan's name. Are you sure this isn't just about you and your vendetta against Ratepick? Don't tell me you're against the idea of getting revenge on Ratepick. Ratepick deserves to be punished for all that she's done. And what's the problem? The threat we're facing is bigger than Ratepick. Ratepick could lead us to R, but she can't lead us to R if you kill her, Marula. I do like you're thinking big, Hunter. You want the same things. Look who's talking now. You both want Rowan honoured. You both want Ratepick punished. Isn't that what you want too? You don't have to answer. It's what I want to. But one of you is grieving, one of you is raging, and me, I feel empty. I feel that way today, but you can't stay that way. You need to do something. In case you've forgotten, Hunter, Ratepick and R wanted to kill us. Ratepick, we can do something about right now, but R, it's all a big secret. How do we exact revenge on a secret? Marula, that's it. What is it? All this time, a secret organisation has been plotting against us. Perhaps it's time we create a secret organisation of our own. I like it. Like Dumbledore's army. Let's do this. That's the way we honour Rowan, by creating a secret organisation that is good and interested in learning, knowledge, trees, bad jokes, bad puns. Farewell, Rowan. Respect to you. I donate all the money from this from this video to Jam City. I made multiple donations this week. I donated £30 to your cause, which will make for I want you to put that towards a funeral, a good funeral. I want your coffin to be made out of the finest Kana oak. We didn't even know the parents. We can't even go around and say, look, we're sorry. We disobeyed Dumbledore's orders and there's no way you can lay blame. Blame always rests on the person who committed the crime, because you can make any choice, and even if you put yourself in a bad situation, that doesn't justify somebody else killing you or something bad happening to you. You know, if I make a decision to go out dark when it's at night and I get mugged, it's not my fault. It's not yes, I have increased my chances of it happening, but it's still not my fault. The fault rests on the person who robs you, and the 100% responsibility goes towards Ratepick. So we've got no time for guilt. No time for guilt. It's a horrible emotion, twists people, and all of us have to accept that this is all Ratepick's fault. Ben, yes, if you'd offended Ratepick off, if we all would offend Ratepick off, it wouldn't happen. Maybe if we'd learned the killing curse. Nah, you can't be thinking about stuff like that, because you could just well, what would have happened if we didn't go out? Would she have killed 3 people? You always think the situation's going to be better, but sometimes it can be worse based on making those decisions. That's some cognitive behavioural therapy advice for you. Anyone who's been in a similar situation to losing Rowan. That's all for this one. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it and feel like we've given a good send off to Rowan, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on this. I'm going to be going through them all this weekend and just having a look through and chatting back to you guys. So for this one, see you guys soon.